Okay, I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. All right, I just showed you the website and the areas that I focused on. So I just showed that the website was there. The one thing I was trying to look to see if it was still there is the deadlines for stuff, if they were still available on the website. Let me just look again. Um, well, it's crazy, but it's okay. Let me just go back to that website. Hold on a second. Do 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 da dee 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 da. Let's look again. Let's take another peek. Oh, I know what it was. But I don't want to share sound because if it starts talking, I don't want to get a copyright. So let me just everything you need to vote. Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, brother. Do 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 do. All right. Go on my phone and see what y'all see. Okay, good. So here we go back. We are back in business. So you can check your registration. You go here, you put in your name. These are mandatory, these asterisks are mandatory things you put in here, and you hit check your registration. You can go here and you can register to vote. So if you are not a registered voter and you want to vote, here is the site that you can go to vote. And again, you just put in basic information and press continue. And I don't know what happens after that because I'm registered to vote. If you want to vote by mail, you can fill this in and press continue, and they will send you the information how to vote by mail. You can get election reminders. Will remind you when and what you need to vote so that you never miss an election again. Yeah, I don't want that. Pledge to register. Too young to vote? Pledge to register and we'll text you a reminder on your 18th birthday. Too bad for that person. Polling place locators. This is, I think, extremely important for us in these COVID times to find out where you can vote at. So let me just take a moment to look at New York. And this is the official New York website for it because I've been here several times looking, trying not to not mind somebody else's information. But that's there. Let me see what else. So see how it directs you to your state. Let me see if it could just search by a zip code. I just put in an address. Let's see. Okay. So I put in the address in New Jersey and it gives you the polling place and the information for the polling place. See how simple it is? So you could be able to put in an address and pull up. Now I want to see something. All right. So and then it gives you all the important information about people that are germane to your area that you may want to reach out to. Me, I don't. I'm not germane to this area, but I just wanted to see if it worked. Let's go back now. Let's see. So that is for polling site information. Um, Become a poll worker. This is important if you don't have a job and just would like to do something on that day. You can start the process here to become a poll worker. I wonder when National Poll Workers Day was. And that's it. Now, the only thing I don't see that was advertised that they were supposed to have is the deadline dates. So let us go back and see. I hope you filled out your census. Oh, here it is. Find everything you need to know to vote in your state election census. So let me just pull out a couple of states. Well, I don't. They should leave the voting right where it is at 18, if that's what you're talking about. Election deadlines, dates, and rules. Let's see. New York election deadlines, dates, and rules. Okay, so they again bring you into the New York website. Here's the registration deadlines. You got in person 25 days before election day. Really? So if it's 25 days before the election day, you gotta be kidding me. Let's look at all, I'm nosy now. I'm going to Alabama. Alabama, it's 15 days before the election day. If you want to, if you're not registered, by mail is 15 days before. So they have a 15-day before the election day. Any other states? Let's see. California. I'm just going to states that I know you guys live in. Voter registration, 15 days before the election. Let me see. I have people that are here from Florida. 29 days before the election day. So your day would be approaching because it's probably going to be October 4th. So your day is quickly approaching. That's Florida. Let's see, I got some people that live in Georgia that are here. 29 days before. So your date is approaching. Illinois. 28 days before the election day, after which you may register during the early voting period through election day. You can do it online 16 days before election day. Now I'm not making no chart. You guys, you can see that you can go here. Let me see. I had somebody tell me they lived in Kentucky. 29 days before. Let me see. Louisiana. We got some folks here. 30 days. 30 days is quickly approaching. It's any day now. Maine, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Minnesota. Oh, I skipped Michigan. I'll go back. Minnesota. You can register to vote on election day. This is gonna be a nightmare. Um, that's gonna be a nightmare. But Minnesota, you can still vote on election day. That's the home of George Floyd. Michigan, you can register election day at your city or township office. The voter registration deadline is 15 days before election day. So you have 15 days and you must do it at your city or township clerk office. And then it says if you submitted an application form through a voter registration drive or deliver it to a county clerk or state secretary of state office. I don't know what that is. Go and take your behind over here and get your stuff in order. You have 15 days before the election to do it. Let us see. Missouri, Montana. No, Nebraska, Nevada. Oh, Nevada. I have a subscriber or two from Nevada. You can do it on election day, or you can postmark it. We're dealing with voter registration deadlines. And I think you should even take the opportunity to look deeper in here because there are rules for it. You must in Nevada, you must be a citizen, have be 18 years of age, have continuously resided in Nevada at least 10 days before the election, at least 30 days, and in your precinct at least 10 days before the election. Not currently serving a term of imprisonment for a felony conviction. Not be determined by a court of law to be mentally incompetent. Claim no other place as your legal residence. So that's the requirements there. So if you have issues with determining your eligibility, they also have that data available for you there. New Jersey, the deadline to register is 21 days before the election. North Carolina, your voter registration deadline is in person the Saturday before election day if voting early in person. Otherwise, it's 25 days before the election day. I don't know what these options are. Always look for the one that's least restrictive. Go for the 25 days just in case. Look at that as being the deadline. That's just my friendly advice. Ohio, I have subscriber from Ohio. Subscribers from Ohio. 30 days before election day. Okay, let me go back over here. All right. That's that. So let's go back over here. Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania got subscribers from Pennsylvania, subbies from Pennsylvania. It's 15 days before the election day. Rhode Island, South Carolina. That's the state I want to go move to. You have 30 days before the election day. If it falls on a Sunday, the last preceding day that the county board of voter registration and elections is open. So if that day is a Sunday, go on that Friday right before that Sunday. I don't even understand what kind of nonsense that is, but whatever. Um, Tennessee. Who knows what y'all doing in Tennessee? 30 days before the election day. If this falls on a Sunday, 29 days before the election day. So I'm taking it they're open on Saturdays in Tennessee. Texas, 30 days before the election day. Virginia, 22 days before the election day. This is to register to vote. Your time is running out. Washington State. That means you're somewhere on the West Coast. you can vote. You can register to vote on election day. That's going to be messy. They have another 8-day deadline if you are mailing it in 8 days before the election day. Washington, D.C., you got a whole paragraph here. If you submit your application in person at the Board of Elections or another voter registration agency, your application should be received no later than the day before the start of the early voting period. Or if you miss the deadline, there is same day registration is available during early registration and on election day with proof of residency. Listen, I ain't doing nothing an 11th hour of anything. You need to get your hind pot down there and do this sooner than later. There's 32 days left. So most of you that had the 30-day deadline, you only have 2 more days. So that means it was October 3rd. For those of you who had the 29-day deadline, you have until October 4th. So October 3rd and 4th are weekend dates, if I'm not mistaken. October 3rd and 4th are weekend dates. So some of those that have that October 4th date is really until October 3rd because it fell on a Sunday. So hopefully that helps y'all. Most people have until Friday or Saturday to register to vote. If I said your state and it had 30 days, your time is running out. Your time is running out. I don't like the fact that this thing goes over there. Where's this darn mouse? All right, that's it. Let me go move my car and start my day. I'm gonna go to the post office and see if I have any mail at the post office. It's in thoughts right now. So that's the reason because some work and pay taxes at 16. Oh, that might very well be the reason. I don't know who will wait for the last minute, but people do all kinds of crazy things. Failure to prepare is what happens. So that's the reason because some work and pay taxes. Mm, I don't know. Which are they really? Because most of them are exempt. Um, so I didn't know that that was the reason. Let me go over here. Let's see. Let's see if they have any myths here on their website about let me just let me go somewhere else. Um let me go here. I'm just gonna look at something right now. Um change voting um age to 16. Oh, but you see, I'm glad I went to go look at this for myself. They're talking about changing the local voting age to 16. That's different than in a national election. These are in local elections to 16 because you should have more say in your local government, especially if you're paying for it. That's why I feel that this is why I feel that mm, felons, once they're out and they're earning money again in society, they should be able to vote too because they're living in this active society and they should have a say in what they're doing after they have served their time. Former felons should be able to participate in their government. Anyway, I think this was Very informational. Remember, you go to www.bote.org. Every state is there. So the information is at your fingertips to register to vote. Um, I cannot believe this. I'm up here playing with this pin the message. That is so cool. Anyway. Oh, I cannot take this delay. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. This is crazy. It is so amazing. Look, I went to look at my phone to see what this looks like. Anyway, you need to register to vote. Get out and vote, vote, vote. Um, let your voices be heard. This is Mo Momo, and I've got to go, go, go. Enjoy your Thursday. Remember, tomorrow I will be back here with a live interview with an attorney. Um, send, put, oh, which video? I want y'all to put your comments below. But anyway, if you have questions ahead of time that you want me to vet them, please send your questions to me at mojustice72@gmail.com or write them in the comments below.